Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Hidden Expedition Amazon. I'm MCFPapa, and this is part 4. We're right now exploring an old abandoned train. Let's see what the professor's wisdom has to offer. We've been following the river downstream, and it brought us to a small canyon. There's an old train here that must have derailed years ago, overrun by bandits like in the American Old West. Jesse James and John Wayne. Well, Jesse James was a real person, but John Wayne was just an actor. One of the passenger cars is locked from outside with a chain, but there's all kinds of junk scattered about the place, and I can probably find something to break the lock. We'll sleep here tonight and tomorrow find a way across the nearby ravine where we can see a cave on the other side. Bandits are scary. Runs on gasoline. Yeah. I think the John Wayne joke was just more of the professor being absent-minded. But yet another really epic looking thing, especially the bridge in the distance that actually has a train going on it. I really doubt the socks would be still clean socks. I mean, it has been several decades them just sitting there. Probably some mice or other small critters made their home in there. Though then again, well preserved, I suppose they really could still be clean. Like the people who go in old abandoned mines and they find like miners' jeans that are still good and everything. I don't know. Just the concept of wearing like 100-plus-year-old jeans seems weird to me. Oh no, the bridge is out. Thank you for telling me. But then you just put a little plank and that's enough to get across. I would not trust that. Okay, I was clicking on the stupid journal page, but it wouldn't let me collect it. We finally made it across the ravine after I ringed up a kind of human slingshot. We sustained fairly minor injuries, but Rachel broke her glasses, and that's a real setback. There had to be a better way across. Me and my contraptions, I'm going to really get hurt one of these days. Huh. Oh, was it? Oh, it's just a real sword, not a swordfish I had to find. Still making good diligence with collecting the beetles. Haven't used the hint once, but still fun to collect them as an optional thing. that sort of sword. I just get a load of the animated water falling. So much of this commentary is just me complimenting how well everything looks in the game, but it was very well designed. May 11th continued. A branch of the river runs through the bandits' cave and has led us to a room under the falls. There's a strange puzzle here involving jewels. It'll need some study before we can progress. It's very advanced compared to other stone games I've seen the locals play. We couldn't solve the puzzle because some of the stones were missing. The newest addition to my log collection. Why would you want a log collection? I don't know. But to each their own, I guess. I guess the implication is that they were able to, like, steal a car and transport it by boat way up in their cave. I don't know. More amazing fire effects. That's what? Like 3 frames of animation, I think? Maybe 4? Highly detailed. And I guess the bandits had a couch to lie on, and the safe they could never get open. They just left it there to rot. Now we need to find more locations, so just get the bolt cutters to open up the inside of the train, which is a fun-filled puzzle. I don't know where we get the bars from, but we get them somewhere. Turn on all lights. Place bars here. Oh yeah. And one thing to keep in mind is that you need to use the yellow bars to light stuff up, because only they're the ones that can be powered. The others are just extra. But there we go. And then we open it up and can get out some ores. And so we take the ores and put them in the boat, and then unlock the 5th location. First time we get 5 locations. Though it's technically 3 because the other 2 are puzzles. But now, first part is just slotting in all the gems. But something notable is it's only half the thing, so you gotta figure out where the other half go. But it makes a sound if it's wrong. Like, see? See, that's the right sound. Otherwise, it's like all jagged and rough. But this is a cool scene too, with like the waterfall in the background going. And then the second part of the puzzle is just a simple memory game. Most of these sorts of memory games are only like 3 phases long, but this one's 5 phases. Okay, I got to whatever. I guess I'm just getting too cocky trying to talk and do these at the same time. And it breaks down, and we get a scroll. The location of the Beetle Temple. I mean, it's a map of the entirety of South America. Like, and there's an X there, but that's still probably several hundred miles wide of an area to search. In the middle of a jungle where it's insanely easy to get lost. But, oh well. At least now we know where the Beetle Temple is. And we go there immediately. Another really breathtaking, like, scenery, though. May 12th. From the cave, the river took us back into the jungle and new territory. There was a large raft that we were able to load the donkeys on. Rachel fixed her glasses well enough to see out of one eye. She claims that as soon as she put them on, she caught a glimpse of a figure in the bushes, yet she swears it's a monkey with binoculars. I think the heat must be getting to her. Socks, what I wouldn't give for a clean pair. I ran out of socks a few days ago. Why didn't I think to get some from the train wreck? These wool socks are itchy and my feet stink like you can't imagine. Oh yeah, I was getting the gloves before. Hey, we're in South America, so find a map of South America too. Huh. Oh, and there's even like a little pretty rainbow there that fades in and out. And then, ooh, we're getting closer to it. Even having a gravestone here. May 13th. We followed the river for most of the day yesterday until we found a small trail heading west. That night a monkey in the jungle was screaming loudly all night. When I finally yelled back for him to shut out, I was answered by 2 monkeys screaming loudly. 3 would have been too much to bear, so I held my tongue. I don't think I slept at all. Rachel in her tent. At least someone got some sleep. What does that say on the gravestone? Big Amazonia? I don't know what that's referring to. Still more, though, animated like water falling down. A really nice effect. And get a load of that thing. I think it's supposed to be a mosquito, but good lord, I wouldn't want to get anywhere close to it. There's just a leopard calmly sitting here. I guess he doesn't care enough to attack you. And there's a blue jay here too. I really doubt blue jays are found in the Amazon. Maybe dinosaur skulls can be found there. At least you're more likely, I think, to find a dinosaur skull than a blue jay. Alright, and now looking up at the temple. And we need to give the bananas to the orangutan, and then you can get the beehive. I don't know why we're collecting a beehive. Come to think of it, I don't know why we're collecting any objects. I guess they're for to like piece together where the professor was or something. I don't know. This morning we found the last section of map rolled up and stuffed in the coffee jar. My jelly beans have gone missing. Someone has a sweet tooth and a twisted sense of humor. The completed map took us through a section of wild jungle that had me wondering if we were being led astray. Just when I was ready to turn around, I emerged onto a bluff above where several small rivers ended in waterfalls. There in the center was the Beetle Temple. I was so dumbstruck by the temple I didn't notice Rachel was missing. I doubled back and eventually found her tracks, but they didn't veer off our trail. They just stopped as if she were vaporized, donkey and all. I made my way back to the bluff, all the while watching the sky for Rachel and her donkey. I'll camp here tonight in case she is nearby. All I can do now is wait. Yeah, like, the professor and Rachel were separated, but when we met Rachel, she didn't really explain how or why she was separated from him. Was it the monkeys that did it? I don't know. But this really does a great job of giving you a sense of scale for how big the Beetle Temple actually is, just by looking way up at it. It's a pretty interesting angle, too. You know, there aren't many hidden object scenes that have an upward angle like this. Oh no, I'm still missing another beetle. Whatever will I do if I don't collect all 5? Ooh, man. That was close. Almost didn't. There's even like some animals sounds in the background for atmosphere. And you can see even some gears turning on the temple side. We'll eventually see what the gears are for a while later. Now, just like from the angle that the nightstick's at, I would have expected to find it along here. But I don't think it is. Oh yeah, it's way up there. Alright. Time to continue the journey. So, like and subscribe if you want. I'll see you next time when we'll actually go into the temple. See you then.